Good morning, Libras. Thanks for stopping by. Always love having you. Libra, Libra, Libra. Somebody wants to take you someplace nice. Yeah. Somebody wants to treat you to something. Ooh. You or someone you're dealing with may have some sort of mental health disorder. Yeah. Someone thought you would always be there. You've changed, and they don't like that. Yeah. You're dealing with somebody here that you might think is a little off in the head. Might not be, critical, but just some really adverse thinking, or they're not doing well with their mental health. Maybe they're depressed or something, or bipolar or something they might need to take medicine for and they don't, something like that. But there's someone who's thinking of taking you somewhere nice. Well, we'll just keep looking. There's also someone who, they would like to keep you small and sad because you've changed. Because you have changed. Okay, now if you're separated from somebody or you've had a disagreement, not speaking, just let them miss you. Let them miss you. Don't go running back right away or anything like that. Give them a chance to figure out how much you really mean to them. Now, I think somebody out here wants to take you on a date, it looks like. And they may not be your ideal idea of a partner, but you like them. It might be a little odd. You might think they're a little nutty. Let's see where this is going. Okay, this person who doesn't like the idea that you've changed because they want to keep you where you were and sad. They like it when you're upset and feeling miserable. They see you succeeding and glowing, and that's really bothering them. That's exactly where they don't want you to be, in any kind of a limelight. Yeah, you're working your way out of a bad situation. Just let them miss you. Yeah, they've got some sort of secret, and it's kind of indecent. So they don't want anybody to know this secret. Actually, this is something that they keep to themselves. No matter what's going on here, it looks like you're staying positive. You're trying to take the high road, it looks like. You're in an abundant time right now. So the universe is asking you to go for it. Whatever you're up to, whatever direction you're headed in, remember, there's abundance all around you right now. So if you need a new job or something, or you're working on your art, or whatever you're doing, it's going to be rewarding for you. Go for it. Yeah, now if you're dealing with somebody new, getting to know them really well is the best way to go. Just take your time. Either you think the past person is a little mentally unhealthy, or you're thinking this new person's kind of kooky. And you don't really know if they're a good match, but you like them. So oh boy. You've been dealing with somebody who's in devil energy. Yeah. And they have an indecent secret about them. The devil fell right on that card. They're chained to something. They're addicted to something. They have bad energy involving something. They could be codependent. They could be sexual. Have a sexual addiction. They could be, alcohol, substance abuse, whatever. But this person, and they could also have you chained to them. They could have you codependent on them. Whoa! But this relationship with this person would be toxic. So if that's what you've been going through with somebody, we'll have to clarify that. Oh boy, staying positive, even though felt like you've been abandoned by this situation. You're trying to stay positive. You're trying to see, what other opportunities may lie outside this relationship. And you're trying to stay positive. You also might be wondering if this person was faithful. You're supposing now that they've had other toxic attachments, maybe sexually, with other people. Yeah. Some of you maybe have been led in the wrong direction by this person, fooled by the universe, or you think the universe fooled you because you were thrown off course. You were headed in the right direction. You were following your spirituality. You were actually being a powerful servant of the universe. And then you were completely thrown off course, off track by this person. Took a wrong turn when you headed their way. Okay. You're very defensive right now, it appears. Don't be out there doing any gossip. Don't talk bad about people. A lot of that just comes back to you. The more negativity you put out, the more it's going to come back and hit you. And sometimes when you least expect it, when you're the most vulnerable, all of a sudden the negativity that you've put out comes back and just, it's devastating for you. So keep positive, but also keep your personal feelings, gossip, your hatred, whatever, to yourself. Try and work it out. Because you don't want to be in the Queen of Swords in reverse. And if you're getting to know somebody, be congenial, be nice. You don't have to be vulnerable and tell them your life story and all that. But be nice to people, okay? Because you've been hurt, that doesn't mean you have to be defensive, Keep your heart open up enough so that you can entertain the notion of, accepting people into your life. Especially, a new love, okay? Oh boy. Now you thought this devil was your King of Cups. You just thought they were just very kind and reciprocative, and I mean this thing was nice. You liked it. You thought you could rely on them. It was like an unconditional love. They felt kind of like home to you. But instead of being the King of Cups in the upright, they were the King of Cups in reverse, which is pretty much the opposite of what I just said. They're kind of sneaky, kind of selfish, self-centered. They may put on airs, pretend to be somebody that they're not. Can't count on them. They're shallow. They're the unconditional love that you were looking for. Well, this King of Cups in reverse, their love comes with strings attached. Okay? Mm. Yeah, you look like you're ready to go in another direction. You know, you took a leap of faith towards this person. You thought that maybe they were going to help you become free, start a new life, be a new person, help you spread your wings and fly. You were going to have a great time, new life, new beginning, and but it still looks like you're positive enough to carry on. I don't see any, in this reading, I don't see you folding. Nope. I see you maybe a little bitter and scornful, but which I would advise, healing from that and getting over that so you can be a well-balanced person as you continue on your journey. And there's that temperance card right there. Well, yeah. You need to, or you're bringing yourself back to in balance, pulling your energies together. You've been out of whack. You've been thrown off by a toxic relationship. Somebody who has addictions, basically. Even these addictions can even be something that chains them to trauma from the past. They could be addicted to a certain mindset, lifestyle, whatever it is, you would know. Okay, you're healing. You're bringing your energies all together so that you can be well balanced. You want you're emotional, but you need to get grounded. You're grounding, and you're doing that with the aid of divine inspiration from the universe and your higher power. I think you're being watched over by your guardian spirits, ancestors, angels. You seem to be getting a little more lighthearted. Yeah, you may be coming out of a depression, but I think a lot of you are angry. Yeah, you're angry. Wow, I wouldn't be angry knowing that you have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. Okay, that's a great offer. This could be an offer from the universe to fulfill some of your abundance, or it could be an offer from someone who has something to offer. And that if you accept, because this card is in the upright, it seems as though you will be pretty well set. Yeah, you'll be able to work together with this person until eventually, you'll follow a path together with this person. You'll be on the same wavelength. And when you get a certain distance in your relationship, you'll start to see it flourish. And yeah, you'll come into that abundance. Oh boy, I believe this person with the addictions is watching you, or would love to watch you. If you have them blocked, they're trying every way they can to figure out how they can see what you're doing. And that card to me sometimes is codependency too. I think they want to keep you hooked on them. They're trying to figure out some way that they can get you codependent on them again. If, or, I think a lot of you did have became so overly involved with this person emotionally that you did start to have some codependence on them. And they may be a manipulator to where they were working on you to become codependent on them. Yeah, you're on your way, just like the early card said here. You're on your way to abundance if you want it. I think I'm not reading marriage here in the future just yet or anything, but I am saying that you could come into abundance. You could get married. You could have a family. And with this Ace of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles, you are moving in the right direction. I mean, this is the best wines, great meals, owning real estate, putting your kids through college, leaving an inheritance, or a family business, something like that. It's really going in your favor if that's what you want. Right now, it looks like you're just working on healing, and these things are coming into your life. A lot of you don't know it, you don't see it because you're still bitter. You're still locked into thinking about this person that you were involved with, possibly codependent on. Yeah. You're healing from somebody with erratic energy. And I think you're trying to figure out how to deal with people with erratic energy too. Yeah. I'm getting the vibe here that you're kind of a nervous person, and you may not show it outwardly, but you want to stay in a realm of people where you don't get your nerves upset. Well, who doesn't, right? But you're worried about somebody coming rushing in, all radical, while you're healing. You don't know how to handle it. But this person might be very excited and want to tell you something. They think they got something that they just want to share with you, and you're like, I don't know if I even want to hear it. You might be a little afraid, or, it's not fear, it's apprehension. You might be apprehensive about this person and not knowing, how you're going to deal with it or how you're going to handle it. Whoever this person is. Could be the past person here you've been fighting with or whatever, or it could be somebody else. You think it's just really upsetting your healing, your forward movement. Now again here, you have, whoever I'm speaking to today has a very strong attachment to their belief system. And hanging in there and staying strong in your faith and hope is part of your abundance. Actually, people look up to you in some aspect, don't they? It says here that this person didn't want you to change because you're having a glow up. You're being more noticed. And that could be due or partially due to your spirituality, your connection to the universe. Some of you actually might be teachers or, writers or prophetic, have these notions that you expound to the world, and people listen to you. But it's your belief system that's carrying you through, and it's going to enhance you in the future. Bring abundance into your life. That's what I'm reading today, for whoever this reading is for. Maybe you don't even have to be a Libra to listen to one of my readings. If you're drawn to this channel, the reading could be for you. Now, you've been fighting. You have been defensive. Now, if they're trying to spy on you, figure out what you're doing, you may have blocked them. I'm getting an underlying vibration here in this reading today that a lot of you are still angry. You just can't let it go. Still very defensive. Yeah, a lot of you are just praying for a brighter day. You are. Yeah. Yeah, this person that you're anxious about, suffering anxiety over, and you're wondering if they're going to come in. Are they bothering you? Have they come in already to upset you, get you nervous? This person, yeah, they paint pictures. They got a big ego. They're adventuresome, or they think they are. They lead on like they're worldly, basically. And they may study, they may read, but you might wonder, well, if they study and they read so much, why are they so ignorant to the things that I care about? You may think that. Okay. This person really hurt you. They hurt a child of God, a star seed, someone who represents their belief system and is good at it, faithful to it. But you got 10 swords in the back, so you were betrayed more than once. And that's why you're so anxious of this person coming back, or how you'd handle it, or whatever. You see him as a phony, like a braggart who tells stories. Okay. Now you got somebody new that wants to date you, wants to take you out to somewhere nice. That's what I get so far. First card. People you don't accept have eyes for you. People you don't expect have eyes for you. Yeah, so somebody out there sees you as a prize, and you may not even know it. Yep, your new business will upgrade your life. So that's what's going on here. This Ace of Pentacles, this reward from the heaven, I think it has to do with your business or your work or whatever you're into. Could even be partly due to your spirituality. It will upgrade your life. This is business, though. This is work. This is whatever you do primarily during the day with other people. Even if it's a charity or whatever, that's your business. That's what you do. That's going to upgrade your life. Okay, if you're ignoring somebody, that's making them real nervous. Yeah. You're making somebody nervous. It's this new person. It's somebody that likes you. And they're nervous. They feel like you just kind of ignore them when they'd like some attention from you. You've been spending too much time alone now. You really have. And it's because of you were betrayed, you were stabbed in the back. You have to heal from that. But heal and get over it. Spending too much time alone may not be good for some of you. You know, a lot of us people, I'm included as one, like my alone time. I really do. It gives me time to think, and get away from scattered energies. Just people are radical out there, but still they're friendly, and I can still feel love out there amongst people when I'm out shopping or whatever. The world isn't that horrible. There are still very nice people out there. Get out and mingle a little bit if you've been spending too much time alone. And if you're getting more withdrawn because of the pain or hurt you've been put through, it's your life. If you want to go out and have a good time, if you want to, get intimate with someone or whatever, that's your business. It's your business. If the vibe is right, everything's going great, you've figured it all out, what you need to know about the person, it's just everything. It's your life. Do with them as you please, if you want to get intimate. It's your business, nobody else's. But watch out for any kind of sexual entrapment, especially if you have a talent or money or something like that, because there are a lot of predators out there that will sexually entrap you, love bomb you, and then try and take advantage of you. So that's one thing you always want to be wary of. Sexual entrapment, that goes heavy for men too. Heavy on the men's side. Watch out for the gold diggers out there. You're ignoring this past person. That's who's getting nervous. You know why? Because when they speak to you, they're lying. Now you might think that this person lied, in the past, and you're thinking maybe they'll start telling the truth or something now, since we've been through this. No, they're lying now more than ever. So if you're speaking to this person or going to speak to this person, just remember that their lying has not ceased. In fact, they'll be lying more just to gain control, okay? Or make you believe jealous, or make you believe they got something going on that they really don't. Now, a lot of you who spend time alone, you feel kind of left out, like the world's just passing you by. You see other people out having fun and stuff like that, and it seems like everything's going so great for everybody else, but you kind of feel left out due to your circumstances. It's not really due to your personality or anything. It's just that you may not have the freedoms or the money or whatever it takes, but to do what you want to do, to feel free. But it looks like here that what you need, that's financial support and also spiritual support. If you don't have it now, it's on its way. But with this Hierophant card here, your faith is huge, and you if you just hang in there and be the person that you really are, things will come about for you in a positive manner, an abundant way. Yeah, this past person really made a mess of your life. They brought trauma into your world. That's what I thought, especially as the devil here. They're very toxic. Toxic to you. Yeah, here we go again. There is a lot of adversity around you. If you're spending too much time alone, it might be just because you want to get away from the vibes. You need that more relaxed energy around you. Get away from the adversity. People could be arguing around you. You don't like to argue. You don't want any part of that. Yeah, some of you just want to move away from your environment completely. And there are opportunities out there. I want to stress that again. There are opportunities out there. You may not see them because you're too focused on healing, or you can't get your mind off of the trauma or whatever. This is what they'd say to you if they could right now. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, but I can't deny that I'm falling in love with you, or I'm falling for you. So you did have an effect on this King of Cups in reverse, this devil energy person. They think they're falling for you, or they did fall for you. But they just don't understand. I don't think they get it. They don't get your spirituality. They don't understand how important your mission is to you in your life. They didn't understand the relationship. I don't think they've been with anybody like you, or been in a relationship with anyone that was quite like the one that they were in with you. So they got lost. They may have got scared, confused. They just didn't get it. And so they just couldn't promise you anything. They might have, verbally stated that they were going to do this and you guys were going to do that together or whatever. But in reality, they couldn't really promise you anything because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. It's like this person was just playing it by ear the whole relationship, because they didn't get it. So they hung in there. It looked like they tried to take control or manipulate you. And they actually believe that you deserve better, because they weren't in any position to fulfill any promises or anything that you'd planned together. They just kept acting like everything was okay. They're probably non-committal, even though they fell for you. See, this person was confused. They don't want to be who they used to be. That's what they say. Like, if they could change, they would, because they know you deserve better. But they still can't promise you anything. They don't, whether it's financial support, emotional, whatever it is, they're not there for it. But they do hope the future will bring you together somehow. This person's, they're confused. The second card that came out was a mental health disorder. They may actually have, some sort of thing that they have to take medicine for. And maybe they don't take the medicine, or they don't take it regularly, or something like that. Now I'm interested in the new person. Let's see if we can't conjure up some information about the new person. Person on the outside who wants to take you out someplace nice. Maybe even like to a resort or something like that, where you could stay for 2 or 3 days. But are you ready for that? Well, who knows? I'm just conjecturing now. I didn't read that in the cards. Okay. This person might be tied up with someone else, or they found themselves in a third party, which, well, let's keep going. Okay. Now this new person, we'll call them the new person, even though they might not even be on your radar yet. They're going to be running into some good luck. They're moving in a good direction. They may be leaving some third party situation where maybe their spouse or whoever they're connected to may have cheated on them, or gone off with someone else, or they're getting a divorce or something. But this person's very positive about it, very high spirited about it, and they feel, and it's true, that they'll be luckier, their life will be better, more abundant, if they can move away from the situation that they're in. Now you may be avoiding things in your life right now. You might be putting some stuff on the shelf that you need to take care of. And this is that card that says it's going to come back to bite you in the butt if you don't handle it now. Make a list and start working on the things that you need to face. Won't be that hard. Once you finish the first thing on the list, everything becomes easier after that, because you lose the fear factor. You lose the anxiety. That starts dripping off, dripping away. And you realize, wow, this isn't such hard things to do. These aren't impossible. Yeah, I think, again, here it looks as if you're still having some kind of a pity party for yourself. So if you're feeling sorry for yourself, that's not going to do any good. You're going to have to snap out of it. Others are healing. Some of you are healing, some of you are still feeling sorry. Stuck in the past, can't move on. My advice is, always move on. Wow. Now, this new person, we'll call them, I think I was pretty right when I said they could be going through a divorce or something like that. It looks like, they had money. They worked hard. They're dedicated to what they do, but it looks like somebody's taking them to the cleaners. So they're going through a dispute or whatever, or they've lost money, or they don't feel abundant like they used to. So they were in a pretty good position till this came down in their relationship with whoever they were with. Now, I don't know how long ago this went on, but it looks like this person's had pretty good luck. Things have gone a lot better for them after they dealt with this. Yeah, they had a big blowout. Had a big blowout. And this person figured out they could stand better on their own. Even though life might be miserable, might be lonely, might be cold, big cruel world out there, this person stood on their own and decided that was the best thing to do, was to move on, because that's where their fortune and happiness lied. And now they're looking at you. And you're still deciding. You've got a big decision to make in your life. A lot of you are at a crossroads where you have to come up with a plan or a decision of some sort. And you're healing too. They're healing. You're healing. You're still healing. Instead of looking at the past, well, maybe reviewing your past is part of your healing, especially if you did a dark night of the soul, went through that. Okay, I don't want to be too critical at you for observing your past and hanging in there. A lot of that might be therapeutic for you and healing. Okay, pretty long reading. I want to thank you all for stopping by the Old Swedes Bungalow, and we'll look at this some more next time. Till then, peace and love to you.